few months ago for my sister in the state. And I said, my legs actually were shaking. He said, well, think about it. And he says, let me know. He says, well, it's on one stipulation. If you've got any bowling stories, keep it clean. And I got to thinking, most of the good stories are when we're out of town. Something always goofy happens. And I said, Jimmy, I said, we haven't traveled that much together. We've bowled in the same tournaments a lot of times. I said, I can't think of any stories. He said, well, good. You've gotten so old you can't remember. But I've got a story that I really want to tell bad, and he doesn't want me to do it.
Do it, Vinnie!
I want to bad. It's a good story. But I don't want to make that decision on my own. I'm going to ask, one of you all was with us when this story took place.
Oh.
And I'm going to let you make the decision. Tony, if you don't remember what the story is, I'm going to give you 3 words that'll jog your memory if you don't already know what it is. Vegas, showboat, and scissors.
Well, it's pretty clean.
It is pretty clean. I don't think it's too bad. Look at Jimmy. He's saying, God, you better not. I don't really like making him squirm because he said I was getting so old. But I'm not going to do it. But if any of y'all want to know it later, feel free to visit me. I'm here this evening on Jimmy's behalf to talk to you all about, tell him about his accomplishments. And I also want to touch on how he got started bowling. Jimmy, like a lot of us, came from a bowling family. His mom, dad, grandfather, and he had many other relatives that bowled. He started bowling at the age of 13 and averaged a whopping 99. When Jim's family would have their get-togethers, he found out that 3 or 4 of his family members had bowling rings. And when he found out they were 300 rings, well, he thought that was really cool. And he had to have one of those 300 rings. So he set himself a goal. He got a little inspiration from it, and he started practicing. The older Jimmy got, the more serious he took his bowling, the more he practiced. Now okay. Jimmy met his goal on January 23rd, 1990. He now has 49 300s. 15 800s with a high series of 842. When lane conditions started getting easier, the bowling balls turned into cannonballs and the scores started skyrocketing. A lot of bowlers stopped practicing. They realized they didn't need to practice to shoot an award score occasionally or average to whatever. Jimmy didn't take that mindset. He continued to practice, and he continues to practice to this day. He was already a good league bowler. But throughout the practice, the dedication, the things that he learned and worked on, hand positions, ball speeds, a lot of different things that comes into play when you're bowling on tournament conditions. When Jimmy finally started getting all this together, he started piling up the accomplishments. Here are a few of his accomplishments. While living in Lexington in the 2001 season, he was a team member of the 5-man team that set the city record in Lexington of 36.74. He had a 746 series. Jim's a 9-time Kentucky Open finalist. His best finish was second in 2009. He has 2 city tournament doubles titles. One with Tony Lambert, one with Stan Hyken III. That was in 2007 and 2009. He has 2 city tournament team titles, 2003 and 4. 2 city all events titles, 2001 and 7. 2 mixed city all events titles, 2000, 2004. 3 derby tournament team titles, 2000, 2003, 2005. He has 1 Kentucky State All Events title, 2003. He has 1 Kentucky State Doubles title, 2000. You're a real hog, aren't you? He has won it all the titles. He won. That was with me. That was with me. He has 1 Hoinky team title. He won the GLBA Masters Match Play Tournament in 2006, 10, and 11. He made the All-City team 8 times, and in 2003, he was the GLBA Bowler of the Year. Needless to say, the inspiration he received from his family's bowling rings and all the practice paid off. I can't think of anyone any more deserving to be in the GLBA Hall of Fame than Jim Glazier. Congratulations.